When was the last time you thought of something and thought it is impossible? We all have goals, we all have dreams, but to think that it is impossible is the last thing we should do. You all must have heard of the book called Secret, but do you know that why? What is the logic behind the book Secret? Let me tell you that nothing is impossible. You heard it right. Nothing is impossible in the quantum world. In 1920s, scientists discovered something called quantum. It's been over 100 years and they're still not able to understand the real depth of quantum physics. But what it is to do with you? Well, you can get things or any desired goal if you just wish for in the quantum world. To understand quantum world and to understand deeper about quantum physics, we'll be explaining thoroughly in video how can you get things, how can you grow things, how can you be your creator, how can you get back into your own self and try to manifest things. If you understand the logic behind manifesting, you understand the quantum world and deep layers of quantum physics and execute it, definitely you will be able to see how magical it is. We will be talking in depth about the secrets of quantum physics in this video. So let's start. For an example, if you wish to travel from one city to another, you can calculate by the speed, you can calculate how much distance it is. You can calculate those things. Well, another example is if you want to get thin and you know how much weight you want to lose, you can count down on calories and execute and take lesser calories to get your desired goal. But talking about calculations, well, there are things which we cannot calculate. Let's say a person with lower IQ can become a genius. You cannot explain that. You cannot calculate that. Also, with a person who was an employee of a company, in 6 months, he can make thousands of people work for him. That also cannot be calculated. In this case, you and me, we cannot explain this, right? Well, the quantum world tells you that what you are seeking is seeking you. This is the part of science wherein quantum world tells you whatever you desire is desiring you back. This also doesn't victimize us of being in this whole world and you can create your own destiny. We can get anything what we want by using our energy in our mind in the right direction, like the book Secret tells us. But what's the logic? How does it work? What it tells us is it tends to change the way we think and get to our mind of what we want. So I want to talk about principles of quantum mechanics and you can be a creator of your life and change the way you think. Why I wanted to make this video, because I see a lot of people not having the self-belief to change their circumstances, their life in a way which can get them a different output or different perspective of looking at things, and then they suffer all their lives. And what if I told you only is the lack of self-belief can change things, can change your circumstances, can also make you rich, can also unlock your dreams and making it a reality for you. And also, while we think about a dream, a goal, we try to time it. And when we try to time it, we analyze it more. And what happens is we delay the task because a lot of people are not patient enough to get things what they want. So this video is all for those of people, firstly, who don't believe in themselves. Because self-belief is the first stepping stone in changing your identity and changing your destiny and creating a better world for you. So let's look at what is quantum field. Scientists believe that this is the energy which is between anything and everything, between all the creations of this world, between an animal, between a human being. We all have the same energy and it connects us with different human beings, different animals and different living creatures. Max Planck named it as a matrix. A lot of scientists use God's mind to name this energy because it's magical to see how this energy forms an object or any form, space in something. To understand this, we need to understand laws of quantum physics, which says mass energy equivalent equals to mc square. This means in simple term, if we have a small house, we are not happy, we want bigger house. And if we have big bungalow, we are quite happy. Let's say you ride a bike, you have a cycle and which doesn't make you happy and you desire to have this private jet of yours which will make you happy. When the scientists understood the cycle or the private jet is made of same matter, a small bungalow or a big bungalow is all matter, is made of same matter. They are all made of these atoms. Atoms, as we know, are made of proton, electrons, and neutrons. But to sum it up, I just want to say that the energy of making a large house or the energy of making a small house is same. The potency of the energy is still the same. When scientists understood this, that means energy doesn't care. That's why there is nothing impossible of what you can create from this universe. It all depends upon your focus. It all depends upon your body mind alignment. You can get anything. It just depends how well do you connect with your own self. Even Albert Einstein proved this mechanism. He mentioned that energy can be transformed into any object, and even matter can be converted into energy. That explains that we can get any job, any dream, we can be great in any relationship, we can take care of our health because everything is matter. So it is important to understand here is how we can convert this energy into matter. For this we need to understand the law which is called observer's effect. So we understood that energy can take any form. It is very important to understand it can also create things which we don't want, which means it can spoil your relationship, it can not get you your desired goal, it can make you jobless, and it can trigger diseases. I mean, there's a lot of things negative which can also take a form. Scientists have observed when they observe an electron, it becomes matter. And when we are not looking at it, it becomes wave. For example, if we are focusing our energy into one thing, universe will have a sense of it. Our universe starts changing those things into matter and a material form. Means if you are thinking in a positive way, universe will start working in a positive way because now the energy is getting changed into matter. So when you think positive, things starts to having a positive shift is because that energy is channelized into matter and giving you that high quality vibration, and we start feeling that beautiful emotions, and that vibration will get more stronger and can act effectively as we decode it more and more. If our vibrations are positive, it will interact with the quantum field, and the desired positive result is the outcome, is the byproduct. But many people are not able to manifest things because they are, when they think about a goal, they also think that it is really far away. They try to calculate it, they try to analyze it, and by doing that you are delaying your task, or you are not focusing or channelizing that because you have a target in mind which is far away. And why is that? We are always calculating. For me to make you understand in simpler terms, we need to look at another law in science, which is atomic physics. In the Newton laws, which mentions that if an apple falls from a tree, we can calculate the exact speed it will take to fall or the distance it will travel by getting some amount of calculations around it. But when scientists look at that atom and the electrons inside is was not linear, that means in one way they are there, in another way they are not there, so they are non-linear, and that also happens instantly. For example, if our goal is located in some time and space, we can get that desired goal by focusing on that goal and getting it by effectively focusing on it, not focusing on the space and time of getting that desired goal. Now you will be thinking, how can be an ordinary person become a billionaire? You might also think miracles happen, that a person who's held up with a lot of disease, how can they get just fine? But I told you earlier, it is very important to understand your brain and use it effectively to get things done. For that to understand, you have to look at brain in a coherent stage. And your brain is aligned in a way that it is truly focused on something. Use that focus effectively to get things done. And there are a lot of people who manifest things instantly by using brain effectively. There are a lot of temples or monasteries, when they're looking for money, they just mail a higher authority, they get it. Or there are a lot of miracles must be happening around. You have a friend who suddenly got richer, or you didn't think of he or she will do this thing and they come all guns blazing. So it happens, and this is how they work their way and use their brain more effectively. Also for you, or your intuition, like we talk about intuition, when we are thinking of having some food, or let's say any form of food. Let's say if you want to have a burger, and suddenly you will see on your phone the burger pops up, or your friend has called, I'm getting you a burger. There's something goes on and you tell yourself, oh, I was thinking this, how did it appear? That's your intuition. Well, congratulations, that intuition is because of quantum physics. How, when you effectively put your focus into something, the other thing is also desiring it back. They also So it's the quantum field. In the quantum field model, space and time get collapses. The collapse effect happens. The collapse effect gives you the desired thing or the desired matter which you're looking for. So how can we use our mind to understand more quantum field, understand how to get into the depth of quantum field and use our energies to get the desired result? For example, let's say you join a library or any bookstore, you will follow their code of conduct, how to return the book, what to do. Slowly, you will become a part of their family, community, and you'll start to enjoy. So, same rule applies here also. So, right now, we are kind of a substance with a lower vibration because lower vibration happens due to the environment we are surrounded with, the people, the things. Those things, the environment triggers some kind of thoughts in our minds. Thought pattern keeps on repeating itself, and we are always having that low vibrations surrounded because of the environment, because of the people, because of things. And that's how the thought pattern gets stagnant, and people with low vibration are not able to channelize or manifest things. These thoughts become feelings, and these feelings makes our vibrations. So first thing you need, if you want to connect with the quantum field, you have to disconnect from this environment. Disconnecting with the people you were there with, or disconnecting with those material things to have a different sense of thought pattern. As we get disconnected from that environment we were, our thought pattern takes a back seat. And now there is a hope for whole new perspectives, whole new different things of thought to take place. And there is also hope for higher vibrations. And for this to happen, we really need to start meditating. Everyone want to start meditation, but they give up because they don't understand the value of meditating. You can do any forms of meditation, alpha meditation, apansati, but you should start with guided meditation to understand and form layers, and slowly you can take heavier meditations. Once you start understanding, once you start connecting with the higher vibrations, when you start enjoying something, you would be loving the way you connect with yourself and how clear you will become. So why meditation? What meditation does is meditation gives you freedom from your focus. Let's say when we are meditating, we are actively distracted towards our thoughts, but meditation makes your focus free from those thoughts and gives you an essence, the feel of present moment. That's the most important thing to get connected with the quantum field, because once you are in the present, that's now the focus lies. Now you can channelize things. Second thing you can do is also realize your heart is more stronger. Your heart is stronger, so it can take you in that coherent stage. By coherent stage means you have to feel those positive feelings. You have to feel the way you loved someone, or the memories related to someone lovable around you, and the feelings related to it. Those kind of feelings makes your heart stronger, things differently. Also with that, having a sense of gratitude going on, being grateful, and doing 10 minutes of gratitude exercises also will add to how you can connect with your own self and be aware in your mind. Because of gratitude, while we surrendering ourselves in through the creator, we are being thankful for all these things. When you are thankful, you're, and that sense gives you a sense of positive feeling about yourself, about the surroundings. Also gets you are away from those negative feelings now. And the third step is to have clarity in your mind. You shouldn't have 10, 20 goals, or you should not be anxious to get, to get to your goals faster. Have a sense of clarity in your mind of what you want, and that's how you can channelize your energies. And firstly, focus on a smaller goal, and slowly, while your focus improves, then you can expand that goal and make it a little larger slowly, so that your focus is improving, which is the utmost important thing here. And when you do that, it'll be sending a different kind of signals into the universe, and using that energy, getting you what you want, changing it forms into matter. By doing all this, your aura will improve and you will get a sense of new vibrations. You also must have seen in large flocks of crowd, if you're looking at some person and suddenly that person looks back at you. So this is what quantum world is, that what you are seeking is seeking you. Same, when you set your focus into something and with higher vibrations, you are able to get things instantly because you are able to channelize and make sure that the able to connect with your quantum field. And quantum field can take its shift from time and space. It can effectively have a collapse effect and get you things what you want. And when this collapse effect happens, your dreams will become reality. So I hope you like this video. I'll be talking more about quantum physics and quantum marketing, about a lot of things related to the aspects of it. But keep meditating, keep channelizing, keep dreaming, because you can create your identity and your destiny. And try to understand not what's outside, but what's inside us.